All right, first thing we're going to do is unplug your fan. Next thing you do is unplug the hose. This red valve holds the check valve. So open it up. There's your check valve and washer. You have to remove this to deflate it. Set that off to the side, put that back on. Take your hose off, move it to the front. If you notice, we got a sticker that says deflate. Put it on. Now you're ready to take this down. Okay, now when you stick this in there, some air is going to start coming out. So I want to get the showcase prepped so you know exactly what to do before we connect this. And then we'll just have someone off-site turn this on, and then I'll show you how it works. You want to move them, zipper around, and open up a bottom about a foot. That's good. Now this one, you can open about 3/4 for me or you to get in there. Now, when I get in, I'm gonna tell the other guy to connect the hose. And then we'll start pushing this thing down. If you recall, we unplugged the fan already, so disconnect the cord, push it out, Velcro, pull it off, you're good to go. So you grab this beam here once he connects the hose. So air is starting to come out of there, and so you put some pressure on it and you start pulling it down. And you want that wall to come down, and then you step out. You see how the sides are folding in, and then we just kind of push this over and step out. Now it's going down by itself. Kick that in. The idea here is you want this thing to fold up on itself. So this tube that's a little out, line it up with the tube. This tube that's a little out, line it up with the tube. Don't get it all pulling it, so it just folded. And now we turn on the pump. Once that pump's running, it's going to suck this thing dry. You see it starting to go down. That pump is going to take all the air out of it so we can fold it up as small or smaller than it came. Disconnect it and put your valve back in. That way you don't break the vacuum and it all stays stuck together. Now, remember we took out the check valve. Now it's time to put it back in. And I want to explain this check valve. We can get a close-up here. So this check valve opens 4 ways. This is a medical grade check valve, super sensitive, does a great job. This was designed and engineered by us for us. So you drop it in, you put your washer over it, click it together. Switch your hose. Now you're on the inflate side. Now you're ready to go. You cannot deflate with that check valve in there. It's impossible. Matter of fact, you'll ruin the check valve. So we're good to go when we get ready to inflate this. But now we're going to fold it up. So let me show you how that works. So get someone to help you. You pick up the corner and you want to pull, keep a little strength on it because then it's easier to fold. And you notice we fold into the wall to fold it down. So you're about a little over a third. Now, again, guess what? Can't hurt it. All you want to do is walk back and forth, and then we're going to walk from that side to the open door. So now we're going to grab the other side, pick up, keep a little strength on it, pull in, get your foot on that corner right away. That way it doesn't move as you walk it down. Where it's bunched up is where the tubes all fold together. So here's a quick test. Is this going to fit? Slide your box up to it, and we're narrower than the box. And that's what you want to make sure if you're using our original box. Some people get a plastic bin, whatever works for you. Okay, we've walked this down several times. Now we're going to roll it up. With this, just like all our other products, the smaller you start, the better. So, roll it over. It's okay if it gets oblong. We have a rectangle box. You just don't want it to start telescoping out one side. You want to keep that end even. And you notice as we're rolling, the roll's getting really tight and the air bubble's going that way. And that's why we left those doors open. It gets about midway, stand up on it. Not going to hurt it. Okay, you're at the end. Take this, take out the top cover, open your box, lay it on its side. You line it up, kind of put the box over the top, push, fold the box at the same time, roll it. Put your top on, hold your flap in. Like I said, same box. It's not that hard.